Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. I'm in Niles, Illinois at Shure headquarters, and I'm joined by Justin Boller, an application engineer here at Shure.
Hello.
Thanks for taking time to sit down with us today.
Oh, sure, my pleasure.
Well, we are talking about the GLX16 guitar wireless system.
Yeah, definitely. This is our digital wireless system specifically for guitar players. You have the GLXD1 body pack transmitter.
Right.
And then on the floor in front of you, the GLXD6 pedal receiver.
One of the things I really like about the GLX guitar wireless is that form factor of it being a pedal that either sits on the floor, you can put it right on your pedal board, so you don't have to have a wire running from the unit back on your amp out here and run a wire back again. It's just a single connection from this back to your amplifier.
Right, and another advantage is that a lot of players already do have a pedal tuner on their pedal board, and this can take the place of that. So you don't have to worry too much about real estate.
So it serves both functions. You step on the switch, it mutes the guitar signal and you're tuning. Step again and you're active again. Now I noticed that we have a power supply cable running here, of course, to power this, but on my pedal board, for example, I use a Voodoo Lab Pedal Power Plus.
Sure.
Could I power this from that?
Yeah, you should be able to. Those also have a couple of high current outputs on them, so we do recommend that be used with the GLXD6 pedal.
Right, so that's super convenient. Now the other thing that I noticed as you were setting this up is how easy it is to really get this system going. Basically you hit two buttons and we're playing.
You link the transmitter pack to the receiver, and if you do make any changes to the group or channel number, the frequency settings on that pedal, then the pack will actually follow that. So there's two-way communication. That also helps it avoid any interference that you'd encounter in the Wi-Fi band.
Right, right. Now there's two questions that I always get from guitar players when we're talking about wireless systems. Number one, is it going to affect my tone? And number two, is it going to feel different? Is there going to be latency there?
Sure. Well, the digital wireless system offers a full frequency response, so 20 to 20,000 hertz, and there's no companding, so the signal stays intact. The dynamics shouldn't be any noticeably any different from a wire. Also, the latency on the digital system is very low, so you don't have any noticeable delay in the signal path. It shouldn't feel any different than stepping a couple feet farther in front of your amp.
Right. Now I've used this system on stage myself, and I of course noticed no difference at all between this and a cable, and certainly no feel difference. But what really stands out to me, especially when you're playing it in isolation, is that the dynamics are right there. So as you're playing, if you have a soft touch, it tracks right along. It really plays beautifully and feels super natural.
Yeah, it does maintain the dynamics, and you know, with an analog wireless you can get a little bit more noise, and it affects the signal a little bit, so it colors the tone a little, and you shouldn't notice that with the digital system.
Right. Another concern with wireless systems can be battery life and dealing with batteries. How does that work with this transmitter?
This transmitter uses Shure's SB902 battery. It's a lithium-ion battery, and on a full charge you can run up to 17 hours on that.
Wow.
And if you forget to charge it before the gig, you can charge it for about 15 or 20 minutes and get about an hour of runtime, although the full charge takes about 3 hours.
Sure, but you'd get through a set if you just run it all the way down to nothing. But of course, you'd always charge it before you go to the gig, and you have plenty of juice for as long as your gigs. My gigs don't last that long anyway. Typically 3 or 4 hours and I'm done.
Sure. 3 or 4 hours, it'll get you through it.
Yeah, exactly.
There is a USB port on the side of the pack, and you can use a standard USB cable, you know, a car charger or whatever you have to charge this pack.
Right. All right, well, Justin, this is such a cool product. As I mentioned, I've used it myself. One of the other things that I like about it is that you can connect multiple transmitters. So like I did a gig where I had a Strat, a Les Paul, and an acoustic. I put a separate transmitter on each guitar and just turn off the ones I'm not using, turn on the one I'm using.
Right, exactly. So the receiver only works with one transmitter at a time, but you can link multiple transmitters to the same receiver. And then just as you mentioned, you know, change guitars, and just all you have to do is turn off one pack, turn on the other pack, and you're back up and running.
Right, super cool, super cool. This wireless system sounds great. It feels natural when you're playing it. There's no latency, there's no delay there. The form factor of it going right on your pedal board makes it an obvious choice. You're really going to want to check out the GLX16 wireless system for guitar. Justin, thanks so much for sitting down with us and checking this out today. Really a cool piece of gear.
Oh, thanks.
My pleasure.
Take care.
I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. If you have questions about this or any other Shure product, be sure to contact your Sweetwater sales engineer.